Hey guys, so this is another first impressions video. This time is for Cynthia, and I gotta say, I love her characters, and I've always been a big fan of angels. So I'm glad to see that they brought up like an angel or angel-like, because she's supposed to be an Amazon, but an Amazonia with wings. That's a little under the nose, huh? Alright, so let's check her ability real quick. 252 on 4 hits. If it were 5 hits, that would be amazing, but since they changed Room Shield, apparently that's not going to be relevant anymore. So we still have to test and see if that is something that it's still relevant or not. I think it's not, but we have to check. Alright, and the big one on her is the buff. Gives all blue allies. Let's see, it's not going to be 46, as I have her 120. Check here. This little thing. Right.
Are 100 maidens a lot?
Natural ability is 54% for all blue heroes, and non-blue heroes get 20%. So that is very nice because you don't have to specifically use her only on blue heroes. You can also use her on other colors. But I did do a really quick testing, not really in depth, and it's definitely better to actually use her on the blue team because the blue team that is for Antia with all the 5 stars. They charge her up so fast and they get the buff so quickly. While in other colors, they're not gonna really buff her. In other words, they're not gonna raise her mana so much, so she's gonna go off a lot less than the blue team. So she's definitely gonna go in the blue team for sure. As an extra, if you need an extra hero like in war and things like that, you can bring her in, and the stack it is relevant. The 20% is relevant, and the main reason why it's relevant, it's because it is stackable. So I was able to test that. So I'm gonna go here real quick, show you a few teams. The teams that I tested her on were like this, and then blue. And I gotta tell you, she does stack with Ruby's buff, and also with Fiona's buff as well for the blue heroes, for the anti-heroes. So when she's at all these 3 heroes are completely buffed. It's let me see, it's 50 and 54, so it would be 104% extra attack. Yeah, that is a huge buff. That is like a +5 Colette level buff. Let me show you, because Colette +5, she gets 100% attack from base attack. So yeah, that is that is a huge buff, guys. It really is. So she's gonna have 79, if I'm not mistaken, fully upgraded with the buffs. And while the anti-heroes, I'm gonna have 104. So if you switch it up and you put here Steedlight, they're all going to have 79%. If I'm not 79%, and she's gonna stay with the 54. So you have to take that into account. So my Ruby, since she's +5, she does give the 25% buff. So that is really nice, and I'm crazy about testing this. And I'm gonna test that out tomorrow, and I'm gonna record footage on this because tomorrow we do get the Red Valor boss. So they definitely programmed to get the Cynthia here for the Red Valor boss, so that's gonna be amazing. And I predict that anyone that wants to do a lot of damage in this, they are going to have Cynthia in their team buffing the hell out of everybody. So yeah, it's you can see that
There
I'm
must be
recommending her
so
off the
many
bat. So
secrets
yeah,
out there
she's
just
definitely gonna
waiting
be a
to be
hero that a
discovered.
lot of people are going to be using. Let's check her awakenings real quick. I was able to +3 her, And after the update, I was super. It's so much luck that I don't think it's normal. So, and a lot of my guildies are saying the same thing, that they're getting the hero really easily. So if you're thinking about summoning her, summon her now before everybody, before the devs decide to throw in another update and give you a lot of pity pools all over again. So if you want to summon her now, as soon as possible. So her first awakening is, since she is a slow hero, by the way, I didn't mention that. She is a slow hero, so this +1 is going to be super useful for her because 20 to 40, that's going to make her about a little bit faster than average speed when it's the 40 here. So that's definitely going to be relevant in keeping her attack buff high. So the next one is usual 10%. And then in my opinion, this is the big, huge one. So pretty much it says that everybody with the buff that is a blue hero is gonna get 30% damage dealt. Remember, damage dealt is the damage that you actually do. It's not raising your attack even higher, which is usually the base attack without runes and equipment. So damage dealt is that 30% additional damage to what already you're doing. So this is very, very relevant. And to be able to do 30% to the additional damage for the entire blue team, that means you're going to get 30% extra damage in general when you fight the Valor boss. So, and everything else pretty much. So it's not specific like you have to attack a specific color. So to attack everything additional 30%, that is bonkers in my opinion. So the fourth one is 10%. Then this one, if I get her to +5, I can test it to see how important it is. But it pretty much says that whenever an ally with the buff this does skill damage, Cynthia deals 50% additional damage to the target. So at this point, she becomes a Ruby. You know, Ruby, when another enemy hits with the skill, she's going to do additional damage. So she's pretty much going to become a Ruby at this point, and I don't believe that's so relevant to be honest. But yeah, if you get her to +5, that's cool. But I don't think that it's so much to work on. The big one, in my opinion, it's the +3 for sure with the skill extra damage. And yeah, guys, as you can see, I'm pretty excited about this hero because it gives me the impression that she's going to be the type of hero that you're going to use every single day while you play the game because you want to have that huge attack buff for your blue team. Huge attack buff for sure. So that's definitely going to be the fourth slot on the blue team. It could be a team that you actually can combine with Ruby for sure, if that's your prerogative. But definitely on the blue team for sure. All right. Final opinions. Well, final impressions. I do believe you should get this hero now. And as I said, people are saying that it's easy to get, so gotta get her now, guys. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.